Hey guys, it's John here again, and this is part 2 of my Whitesnake collection that I was requested to show. Now, I hope you've watched part 1. It was just over an hour long, that video, and it was unscripted, unedited, just an hour and 2 minutes of me blubbering on about one of my favourite all-time bands, and I don't know what happened there, but my phone, oh no, it might be this silly stand. If it goes wonky, it's because this, one of those things that hold your phone sort of like level. Oh god, that's not very good. One sec. Yeah, sorry about that. My what do they call them? The ones that hold your phone level. I forgot what it's called, but you can walk around with it. A gimbal, that's it. Yeah, it was just bleeping and starting to move my phone. The battery's going really low. So, right, back to the video. Yeah, thanks to everybody that's obviously watched the part 1. It was a long video. There are a few things on somebody had mentioned that I hadn't shown. Obviously I was going to do a part 2 video, but there are a couple of things that I don't own, so which because of price, and I don't feel like they're worth paying over the odds, that I just don't buy them straight away. So we're going to go through a load more vinyl, got more CDs, got one VHS. Actually, there might be another one, but I would have to just double check. But yeah, that would be it. I think there's probably about another half an hour of video to show, so let's go on with it. Right, so one of the VHSs is this one. I did buy this years and years ago. Not this actual copy, I went and got another copy. But when videos were becoming very much, you could buy the actual thing on DVD. I got rid of those videos. The ones that you couldn't get on DVD, I kept the videos, if you get what I mean. But yeah, so I wanted to get the things I used to have. So I got another copy of Foreplay, which is a very short video from 1989. It's only 16 minutes long and it only shows 4 songs, but it's got Fall for Your Lovin', the original video, Don't Break My Heart Again, the original video, Here I Go Again, the original 1982 version, and Guilty of Love 1983. And yeah, I played my copy of this a hell of a lot of times. I loved it. So that's the video. I did have the 80s, the trilogy one on video, which I no longer have, but I think I might have the Commandos video. I'd have to pause the video at the end and have a look after. Right, so I'll show you the rest of the vinyl just after I show you the last of the CDs. So these are in no particular order, but I've got 3 of the Restless Heart, which became Restless Heart album, or is the Restless Heart album, but with David Coverdale and Whitesnake, should I say, the UK edition. That's that one, which that's not the cover the US got. I don't think it was actually released in the US. I think it was just or actually no, it did, didn't it? Because you ended up in the US, sorry, shouldn't say you, but yeah, with this one here. So that was the US one, and I think it was done a lot later. Actually, no, that's the Japanese one, should I say? I've just noticed it's got Japanese, but I can't remember if that was actually released in the US. So let me know in the comments if it was, because I've heard from a few people that you didn't get this. So back in the day in 1997. So you probably would have had to import it. But yeah, the Restless Heart one, this is the special Japanese version, which I got later, years later, with this different cover, which is more or less what's on the new version, which I think I showed you. I did show you on the box set, as well as the recorder in the part 1. If you haven't watched part 1, it's worth watching that. And then this is a good set. This was a really good set, and it was cheap in HMV back in the day. £5.11 I paid for this. It's got 17 of the amazing Whitesnake tracks, and it spans the classic era as well as the later stuff, but only really up to Slip of the Tongue. So there's nothing on there from after that time, I don't think. No, there isn't. So this is anything of the 20th century is on here, and that's the track listing. That one's oh yeah, I did open that one. Then we got this Whitesnake Made in Britain digipack, another good live album. I wouldn't say it's fantastic, to be quite honest. It's got the world record on there as well, which is a bit weird that it never mentions that on the actual front cover. And I don't know if you can actually get the world record as a vinyl. I don't think I've ever seen it. But definitely you can get the Made in Britain, so it's probably got both things on it. I don't own that on vinyl if it has been released. I can't remember if I've actually seen it. If I had, I probably would have ifed and ammed about buying it. So memory shot. But yeah, that's was on Frontiers from 2013. The Purple Tour, which I showed you, I have the vinyl. That's the one with the DVD, and it's got one of these horrible, you know, like the box, the deluxe box sets have got one of those bits of cardy things that go around that normally break when you pull them off. This is my first copy of Forevermore that I ever bought on CD, and I bought it when the magazine came out, Classic Rock, and it had this Classic Rock edition on the sleeve. So it was all about the new album, the magazine, and that came with it, and you had extra tracks on it. Slide It In Live and Cheap and Nasty Live. But yeah, that's a really nice, it's a hardcover CD with a decent booklet in it. So yeah. Oh, sorry, I keep wiping my nose because I feel like I've got the sniffles coming on. Then we go to the ones I've got on vinyl, which you would have seen in part 1, and it is the blues album, the rock album, and love songs. And I bought all of these at the same time I bought the record. So I bought that with the record and so on, just so I made sure I had them, and they were a fairly decent price at the time, and now they are a lot more money than they were. I've got a few of these, and this is my original actually from 1994, and it's the greatest hits, and I picked up this spare copy for £50. Always good picking up a bargain. And because this one here has seen better days, and it's been in multiple vehicles that I've owned over the years, and probably, I think the disc has got a few light marks on it from where it's had some battle scars. So yeah, greatest hits. And that was the first time I got to hear the song You're Gonna Break My Heart Again, because that wasn't put on the UK edition of the cassette of was it 1987 album, if I'm correct. I don't it wasn't on there. And the first time I heard Sweet Lady Luck as well, until I got the single that it was on. There was a CD single or record single that had Sweet Lady Luck on as the B-side. So yeah, I think it was off of the Deeper the Love session. So here we go, the Purple album, and this is my original. It's not the later gold edition. Oh fucking hell, it is actually. It is the special gold edition. John, you need to read the things correctly, mate. Yes, I know, Mr. CD. But yeah, this is the gold edition. I'm trying to think, did the gold edition come out as that? No, it didn't, did it? Where did I actually show it in the previous video? I probably did. I can't remember. But yeah, I need to buy that on vinyl, the gold edition on vinyl. So someone pointed that out. But yeah, there's the gold edition CD. And yes, again, it's got one of those horrible things that I don't like opening these things because I break those. So that is 2023's, and that album came out in the teens, the 20 teens. Then I've got the Live at Donington, 1990, which is, you know, that was a great concert. Steve Vai was brilliant, and there's people out there that I don't like the band with Steve Vai, but I think it was flipping awesome in Whitesnake. So it was really nice to see that they did a cleanup of the video and put it on YouTube, and I don't know if they sorted out the sound and everything, but it was good to watch it in better quality. And that was only in the last couple of years, I think they did that. Actually, it might have been 2020 because it was the anniversary, wasn't it? It don't seem that long ago since they did it. I don't know where the time goes. 5 years ago we had COVID, and that don't seem that long ago. It might do if you're young, but not when you're an old fart like me. But yeah, who's nearly seeing 50 soon. But yeah, there we go. Whitesnake at Donington. And then I've got the greatest hits, the later greatest hits, which is got bonus stuff on it. It's got the videos and some bonus songs compared to the 1994 greatest hits. So yeah, there you go. And there is some songs taken off of this compared to the 1994. I always thought this was just a rehash of the 1994, but because you can see a bit of similarities, you know, but it's not. Even though some of the songs, no, they are totally different. Yes, yeah. So I always thought that this was just a rehash of the 1994 one, but they've put Forevermore on there, and You're Gonna Break My Heart Again is actually on here. Sorry, I'm going blind as well. They've added some songs, and they've changed the listing around. I'm going to wake up. It is Saturday morning. It's still early while I'm doing this video. I'm still half asleep. Sorry, guys. But yeah, if you don't have that, go out and buy this, because it's got the unboxings in there as well. And this was always a good cheap. Actually, no. Now I've seen the price of it. It wasn't cheap. I bought this from HMV. 20. I bought this on my things. Oh, it's the phone. Never hear the landline ring anymore. Who phones the landline these days? Shut up, landline. Typical, eh? Right, so 22 years ago I bought this CD, and it is the Whitesnake's Silver Anniversary Collection. And I bought that from HMV in Southampton in England. And it's got Coverdale page stuff on there as well. And I think it might have some Deep Purple, I'm not too sure. Nope, no Deep Purple on there. Actually, no, tell a lie, there is Soldier of Fortune. But yeah, that is a really good set. But it was 19 quid even back then on CD. That was a lot of money. But HMV were quite expensive. And this came out in 2003. So yeah, this is old. It was 25, you know, that's celebrating the 25 years of Whitesnake. Geez, even then. it's you know, Whitesnake's been around a long time, and in 3 years time it will be 50 years old. Wow. You get 77, nearly 78 minutes on each disc. That's a lot of songs, a lot of minutes. The only thing I complained about this CD when it came out was each of the songs, as you play them, the volume seems different. They don't sort of follow a smooth pattern of, they all sound like they were done at the same time. You know what I mean? Like David Coverdale's tried getting done with a lot of these older box sets, where he's tried to bring these songs so they sound the same all the way through, like they were done that same time. Whereas these are all, you got to change the volume on your car stereo, your home stereo, so they sound like they were done at the same time. The audio's not great. This one's always been a real favourite of mine because it's stripped down bare, and David and Adrian Vandenberg do a fantastic job, and I've always loved this CD, and it's the Starkers in Tokyo, and I recommend this. If you like acoustic music, go out and get this. It's just David and Adrian. No acoustic thing where the drummer's in the background doing bongos. There's no acoustic, there's no bass, there's nothing. It's just Adrian on acoustic guitar and David. That's stripped bare and sounds fantastic. So yeah, highly recommended. But I think this was released in UK and Japan, and I don't know how much it is now, but you can buy the DVD cheap. I can't remember how much the CD is now, but it has been expensive at times. So there we go. Oh, vinyl now. Vinyl, here we go. Let's go. Oh, no, sorry. CDs still, sorry. One of the things that David did as a side project, as well as Butterfly Ball, and he's done a few songs. He did something with John Lord, which I've just remembered I haven't pulled out of the rack. I might pause the video. But he did something with Bernie Marsden, and it's on this album. This is a redone cover. This is a later edition. Bernie Marsden's Look at Me Now CD. And he did the song Who's Fooling Who. So check that out. Bernie Marsden's. He's done all sorts of stuff elsewhere. There's a DVD film with Coverdale called Discoverdale. If you've never watched it, watch it. David Coverdale is in it, more or less at the end. It's an okay film. It's a British film, but yeah, go and watch that. But I'm going to show you some of the CD singles I've got. Okay, so this is a promo. This is Love Is Blind, which was released from the Into the Light album, 11th of September 2000. The following year was absolutely awful, atrocious thing that happened. But yeah, this came out exactly a year before. We've got David Coverdale on Whitesnake. So this is from 1997 time. Too Many Tears, disc 1 and 2. We've got Not Don't Fade Away, CD single as well. We've got the Whitesnake, All I Want Is You promo. This is a 1-track, I think. No, it's not. It's got Here I Go Again live version on it. There's that one. We've got All for Love, which it's got 3 tracks on it. Good, from the Good to Be Bad album. All I Want, All I Need, and All for Love is on there, and Good to Be Bad. And that was released on the 21st of April 2008, and that's when the album was released as well as the single. And I have another copy of it there. We do these. Is This Love, Sweet Lady Luck single, which has got Now You're Gone as the 3rd track. The Deeper the Love, which has got Judgment Day, Sweet Lady Luck, and Fall for Your Love, and the Vi Ultra Mix, which is absolutely awesome. I love that version. The intro to that is cool. Now You're Gone, Wings of the Storm, Kitten's Got Claws, and Cheap and Nasty's on there as well. And it's that's the remix of Now You're Gone. Is This Love, with Standing in the Shadows, Need Your Love So Bad, and Still of the Night. I think those are the 87 versions. Doesn't actually say there, but I'm sure they are. And then we've got Give Me All Your Love. 2 of those. And those are sealed at the moment. Which contains the US single remix of Here I Go Again on there. And then I got Fall for Your Lovin' and Judgment Day. This is the store play one. So this is the one the record shops get to play in store, which it mentions down there. They were quite hard to find. I managed to get one on eBay not so long back. It's a promo copy. And yeah, that one I could not find anywhere. And then one day I found one on eBay. I snapped it up. It didn't cost me probably 15 quid, but it was worth it. Last Note of Freedom, Days of Thunder. I haven't shown you the singles of those yet, but I will be in a minute. But yeah, and it's got the LP version and the standard version, and then Terry Reid and Hans Zimmer was on there. Coverdale Page, Take Me For a Little While, CD single, which has got Shake My Tree on there as well. And Take a Look at Yourself. Sorry, there's glare. I've got these covers on to protect them. And Take a Look at Take a Look at Yourself, acoustic. Take a Look at Yourself with the girls. With girls, it says. I'm Waiting on You is on there. And then I've got this box set one, Take Me For a Little While, and that's got Shake My Tree and Take Me For a Little While 7-inch edit and the acoustic version. And then that is that for the CDs. 7-inch singles. Here we go. Actually, no, I'm going to show you the 12-inch because I wanted to show you the. It's not a 12-inch, but yeah, I'm going to show you this because next is the 12-inch. If I can grab them, I'll put them too far away. So this is the poster version of Last Note of Freedom from Days of Thunder. Absolutely awesome song. Love that. And then I've got 2 copies on the 12-inch. Love that song, just awesome song. It's a shame that was never put on a Whitesnake album or a solo album, because, you know, I think it probably would have done really well. I don't know how well it did, if it ever really went up in the charts. I never checked. Right, here we go. Whitesnake, Always and Forever picture disc. These were expensive when they came out, probably about 25 quid. And then I managed to get one for 15, so bargain. B-side is After All. I don't really care for those 2 songs so much. Is This Love? The plinth version. So you got the record there. Comes on this little, there's a plinth in there so it stands up. I'm sure I got more than one of those. Let's just have a quick look. No, it's I think it's just that one. We'll see in a moment. Right, so there's that one. Here I go again, the 10-inch collector's edition with white vinyl. That's it there. Is This Love, the 12-inch. These have been mixed up because I've definitely got more than one of those, and that it is there. And then this Is This Love is this is a promo one. This one here. It's got Marillion Incommunicado on the other side. But yeah, this was a mixed promotional record. And this was distributed in Brazil. Would you like to see it? I don't think there's going to be much in there, to be quite honest. Other than... Oh, no. This is it. So that's what the label looks like. I thought you might want to see that because it's unusual. So that's that one. I think someone sent me that. I'm not sure. Or I picked it up from a record fair. It's been so long since I got that. I can't remember. Now You're Gone. So these are the ones with the plinth as well. So I've got 2 of those. And there's the plinth on the back. I've never built those. Oh, that one is missing the plinth. Unless it's inside. No, that one's missing the plinth. If anybody's got a spare plinth, I'd love to have it. But yeah, that's that one. The Deeper the Love, 12-inch. It was Sweet Lady Luck was on the Deeper the Love, 12-inch. It wasn't on the 7-inch because Judgment Day was the 7-inch one. So I remember playing that to death. I played Judgment Day more than I played the Deeper the Love on the 7-inch. Then we got a white vinyled special edition, the Deeper the Love, with the same tracks on it. There's another hero, Now You're Gone, and that one's got a plinth. So I've got 3 of those. Fall for Your Lovin', 12-inch. Those tracks on the back. I've got 2 of these. Fall for Your Lovin', white vinyl. And those are both from the same, exactly the same ones. No differences there. This one here is Still of the Night and Don't Turn Away. This is the Geffen Records one. I don't know why that sleeve is. It's a specially priced one. So that's the original sleeve because there's stickers on it. But it was probably really cheap. But yeah, the record is that's the label. And it just comes in a poly lined with the horrible looking card sleeve. Let me know if you know why they put them in these naff Geffen 12-inch sleeves. Because yeah, that's not so good. Love Ain't No Stranger 12-inch. The American Mix with John Sykes and Casey Powell on that. We've got two of these, Live in the Heart of the City. I wanted to take everything out of the sleeves, the protective sleeves, but the amount of time it would take to put them all back and bring them, we'll take them out and put them all back, would just be, it wouldn't be worth doing. Guilty of Love, which I actually got from my mate. We did some swapsies. So yeah, Guilty of Love, picture disc, 7-inch. I'm not supposed to be showing you picture disc. Well, 7 inches at the moment, but I put that with the 12-inch because where you can't really put stuff like that in a rack for 7-inch, it just doesn't sit up properly and stay on the shelf. So I always put them with 12-inch stuff. Give Me More Time, 12-inch. With Need Your Love So Bad, which was, that song was only on the cassette Slide It In album. It was on the cassette as an extra song. Well, not mentioned as an extra song. It was just put there. And when I bought the record, it's not on the record, which was weird. And it's not on the CD either, I don't think. I can't remember if it is on the CD now. I've got doubt in my mind. Give Me All Your Love, 12-inch picture disc. I showed one of these in the other lot. And I'm going to show you a few more of something I showed you in the other part 1. So there's another one of these in part 1. I should have sorted things out, but someone requested the video and I thought it's the best time to do it now that David's just retired. Let's get my stuff on there on YouTube, and it's always good to show things like this because people like to see what's coming next. If you show it in order of when everything came out, they'll just go, oh yeah, I've got to wait till the end of the video to see the newer stuff, or I've got to wait till the video, like all the way to the middle of the video to watch the stuff from 1987. Whereas it's random. It's like going to a record fair and searching through and finding things that you went, oh my god, that's just popped up. It's, you know what I mean. So other than the 2 copies of this I've already got in part 1, I have 3 more of them. So yeah, Give Me All Your Love, 12-inch. I have 5 copies of that on white vinyl. Yes, I know it's a bit sad, but right, the last thing I think I'm going to show you is the singles. Fortunately, there's a lot of them, so I'll quickly do it. Still of the Night, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, Snakebite on 7-inch. That's the EP on 7-inch, which has got Bloody Mary, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, Come On, yeah, that's the other song, and Steal Away. Don't Break My Heart Again. Oh, come on. 3 copies. Don't Break My Heart Again. Japanese one. Which is very cool. I love the Japanese stuff. Would I Lie to You with no picture cover? Lie to You with no picture cover. Lie Down on EMI with Don't Mess With Me on the other side. Still of the Night, white vinyl. Still of the Night 1 and 2. I need to put those with the other one. Is This Love, white vinyl from the 1984 time. So 1994 should I say. The Deeper the Love picture disc, 7-inch. Is This Love, 2, 3, 4. There might be another one, I'm not sure. It's 4 there. Give Me All Your Love, Japanese, I think. Yep. Standing in the Shadows, or Standing in the Shadow. This is I think that's a US one, I'm sure. Yeah, that's the US one, because this, I think, come on John, why does it not say on there? Do you know what? It don't say. It literally does not say. Standing in the Shadow picture disc. Love Ain't No Stranger with the patch. Give Me All Your Love, white vinyl. Now You're Gone. Come on. Long Way From Home. I have a few more of these. Bloody Luxury, the Japanese one. Snakebite EP, which I mentioned the songs before. Bloody Mary, Steal Away, Ain't No Love in the Heart City, Come On. And that's with Pete Solly on keyboards. That's early. Fall for Your Lovin', 7-inch. Here I Go Again, USA Remix. Tool. Oh, there's there. Sorry if I was holding up too high there, but I was just flicking through something else. My stupid thing's gonna go and wobble again. Give Me All Your Love promo. There's promo not for sale, just there somewhere. It's with the, I don't know if that's the right cover for it. Give Me All Your Love, 1, 2, 3, and Give Me All Your Love, white vinyl there, with another one there. That's because the record is not been put in properly. Blame me. And some more Here I Go Again. Wow. I don't know if you've ever watched my Europe video, but I have about 28 the final countdown. So if anybody says I'm a bit excessive with some of the amounts of these I've got, I have about 28, 29 the final countdown singles. Here I Go Again. Here I Go Again, the original Bloody Luxury. There's a B-side. The Deeper the Love. Give Me More Time is the next one coming up. When I've grabbed all of them. This is quite insane. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of that. Guilty of Love. These are the same ones as well. 3 of those. Some more of the Here I Go Again originals here. So I've got 2 more. So that makes 3 of those I've got. And I've got the picture disc. And it says promo, not for resale, but that's not the promo one. That's just a different sleeve somebody's put in there by mistake, I think. Sorry, outer sleeve. The Whitesnake 45 EP, which is Ready and Willing, Nighthawk, Vampire Blues, and We Wish You Well. Fall for Your Lovin', the OG version, the original. One of mine is the a luminous one, the glow in the dark. So there's 4 standard ones. This one's the one that glows in the dark, so it's slightly different colour here on the belt. And the Whitesnake, well, all the writing on there and the belt glows in the dark, which is a really brilliant idea for a cover. Even back in 1980, that was like probably ahead of its time. I don't know, name another cover that illuminates in the dark. Oh yeah. Would I Lie to You, Just to Get in Your Pants, is this one, and I have 4 copies of that. It's got the B-side Girl, which is a crap song. The riff is alright. Right. That is, oh yes, one sec. Yeah, so the thing I was mentioned earlier, John Lord. This album, Windows. David Coverdale is on this. There he is there. And I cannot remember what he actually sings on it now. Let me have a look. Let's just have a look and see if there's anything, any information. It doesn't say in there. Let's just have a look on here. It's just like orchestra music, and it just says featuring David Coverdale and, you know, Tony Ashton, Glenn Hughes and that. Yeah, if you're a Glenn Hughes fan, he's on here too. It doesn't say anything about what songs or what. It's just a vocal movement. That's really all it is. And I've never really been a fan of orchestras. I got this because it's John Lord. Who wouldn't? I got this because it's David Coverdale. Who wouldn't? Being a huge fan. And also, it's brilliant that you've got Tony Ashton, who was also on the Butterfly Ball, and I think he was. Yeah, I think he was. And Glenn Hughes. So that is the end of my video, people, and hope you enjoyed that. Watch part 1, and happy retirement to David Coverdale. We wish you well. Enjoy it. See ya.